Today, we will talk about skills approach. The skills approach to leadership, unlike the trait approach, focuses on the skills and abilities that can be learned and developed, rather than solely on inherent traits. This shift highlights the importance of capabilities and knowledge in effective leadership. The foundation for research in this area was laid by Kats' 1955 article, Skills of an Effective Administrator, which sought to define leadership through developable skills, moving beyond the limitations of identifying specific traits. Since the early 1990s, there has been renewed interest in this approach, particularly in understanding how a leader's effectiveness relates to their ability to address complex organizational challenges. The chapter outlines two main components: Kats' three basic administrative skills, technical, human, and conceptual, and the comprehensive skill-based model of leadership developed by Montford and his colleagues, which further explores these concepts in the context of organizational leadership. Kats, 1955, proposed that effective administration, synonymous with leadership, hinges on three fundamental personal skills: technical, human, and conceptual. He distinguished these skills from inherent traits or qualities of leaders, asserting that skills are about what leaders can do, while traits refer to who leaders are, their innate characteristics. Leadership skills, as defined in this chapter, involve leveraging one's knowledge and competencies to achieve specific goals or objectives. The chapter demonstrates that these leadership skills are acquirable, and leaders can undergo training to enhance and develop them. Technical skills refer to expertise and proficiency in a specific field, including specialized knowledge, analytical ability, and the use of relevant tools and techniques. For example, in a software company, this could mean programming and understanding software products, while in accounting, it involves applying accounting principles. These hands-on skills are crucial for producing a company's core products or services. However, their importance varies by management level, most critical at lower and middle levels, but less essential for top executives, who rely on skilled employees to manage technical operations. Human skills, as outlined by Kats, 1955, pertain to knowledge and the ability to collaborate effectively with people. They distinctly differ from technical skills, which are related to working with objects or systems. Human skills are commonly referred to as people skills and encompass the capabilities that enable a leader to interact successfully with subordinates, colleagues, and superiors to achieve organizational objectives. These skills empower a leader to facilitate group members in collaborating harmoniously towards shared goals. According to Kats, human skills involve understanding one's own viewpoint on issues while simultaneously acknowledging and respecting the perspectives of others. Leaders with strong human skills adjust their ideas to align with those of others, fostering an environment of trust where team members feel at ease, secure, and motivated to engage in collaborative planning. Possessing human skills entails being attuned to the needs and motivations of others and factoring in these considerations during decision-making processes. In essence, human skills encompass the ability to build positive relationships and effectively interact with others while carrying out work responsibilities. As you see, this figure illustrates that human skills hold significance across all three T's of management. While managers at lower levels might engage with a larger number of followers, human skills remain equally crucial at middle and upper management levels. This emphasizes the universal importance of effective interpersonal abilities and the capacity to work collaboratively with others across various managerial positions. Conceptual skills refer to the ability to work with ideas and abstract concepts. Unlike technical skills, which focus on tangible tasks, and human skills, which involve interpersonal interactions, conceptual skills allow leaders to navigate the complexities of organizational goals and economic principles. Leaders with strong conceptual skills can articulate a clear vision and develop strategic plans. For instance, a CEO of a struggling manufacturing company must use these skills to envision new product lines that can lead to profitability. Similarly, a director of a non-profit health organization needs conceptual skills to devise a strategy that enables competing with for-profit entities in a resource-limited market. As you saw in the previous figure, conceptual skills are most critical at the top management levels. If upper-level managers lack these skills, they risk jeopardizing the organization's direction and success. While still relevant at the middle management level, the importance of conceptual skills decreases as one moves to lower management tiers. Starting in the early 1990s, researchers funded by the U.S. Army and Department of Defense aimed to develop a comprehensive theory of leadership centered on problem-solving skills. They studied over 1,800 Army officers across various ranks, utilizing new assessment tools to evaluate their skills, experiences, and situational contexts. The primary objective was to uncover the elements that contribute to effective performance, addressing questions about why some leaders excel at problem solving and identifying the skills of high performers. From their findings, Mumford and colleagues created a skill-based model of leadership, characterized as a capability model that links a leader's knowledge and skills to their performance. This model posits that leadership capabilities can be developed through education and experience, contrasting with the great man theory that suggests leadership is reserved for a select few. The skills approach emphasizes that many individuals can cultivate leadership skills through learning from experiences. The skill-based model consists of 5 components: competencies, individual attributes, career experiences, environmental influences, and leadership outcomes, performance and problem solving. This approach focuses on the capabilities necessary for effective leadership rather than merely on behavioral patterns. The skills model identifies 4 key individual attributes that influence leadership skills: general cognitive ability, crystallized cognitive ability, motivation, and personality. These attributes support leaders in developing problem-solving skills as they advance in an organization. General cognitive ability refers to intelligence, including reasoning, information processing, and creativity. It is biologically based and declines with age, but aids in acquiring leadership skills. Crystallized cognitive ability is acquired knowledge and experience-based intelligence that grows over time and remains stable in adulthood, enhancing problem-solving and communication skills. Motivation consists of 3 key aspects: willingness to tackle complex problems, dominance in exerting influence, and commitment to the social good of the organization. These factors drive individuals to take on leadership roles. Personality is the fourth individual attribute in the skills model, influencing the development of leadership skills. Traits such as openness, tolerance for ambiguity, and curiosity can enhance a leader's motivation to solve problems, while confidence and adaptability can improve performance in conflict situations. The model suggests that any personality trait that helps leaders navigate complex organizational challenges is likely linked to leadership effectiveness. Together, these attributes shape a leader's ability to develop and apply leadership competencies effectively. The skills model of leadership emphasizes three key competencies: problem-solving skills, social judgment skills, and knowledge, which are crucial for effective leadership. Problem-solving skills involve a leader's ability to tackle complex organizational challenges creatively. Mumford and colleagues, 2017, identified 9 essential skills, including problem definition, cause/goal analysis, planning, forecasting, and creative thinking. These skills help leaders analyze issues, develop strategic solutions, and communicate a clear vision. For instance, an HR director reducing healthcare costs would use problem-solving skills to assess impacts, gather data, plan communication, and align decisions with company goals. Leaders must also consider short and long-term objectives along with external influences. Social judgment skills are equally important, allowing leaders to understand people and social systems. These skills include perspective taking, social perceptiveness, behavioral flexibility, and social performance, helping leaders manage change and gain support. By mastering problem-solving and social judgment skills, leaders can navigate organizational complexities and drive meaningful progress. Social judgment skills are essential for effective leadership, as they enable leaders to understand and navigate social dynamics within an organization. These skills encompass perspective taking, social perceptiveness, behavioral flexibility, and social performance. Perspective taking refers to understanding others' attitudes, goals, and viewpoints regarding a problem or solution. It is a form of empathy in problem solving, allowing leaders to recognize how different organizational groups perceive issues and potential solutions. Social perceptiveness is the ability to read the motivations, concerns, and reactions of others. Leaders with this skill understand how followers will respond to changes, enabling them to gauge the organization's overall sentiment on key issues. Behavioral flexibility involves adjusting one's behavior based on social awareness. Flexible leaders are open-minded, adaptable, and able to modify their approach depending on the situation, rather than being rigid or dogmatic. Social performance includes critical leadership competencies such as persuasion, conflict resolution, and coaching. Leaders must effectively communicate their vision, mediate conflicts, and support followers in achieving organizational goals. Knowledge is a critical competency in leadership, as it directly influences a leader's ability to define and solve complex organizational problems. It involves not just the accumulation of information, but also the mental structures, known as schemata, used to organize and interpret that information effectively. Leaders with extensive knowledge develop complex organizing structures, allowing them to connect different pieces of information in meaningful ways. Just as a baseball expert understands not only statistics, but also strategies, player dynamics, and game nuances, a knowledgeable leader comprehends organizational tasks, people, products, and their interrelationships. This deep understanding enhances problem-solving capabilities, enabling leaders to analyze complex systems, anticipate challenges, and develop strategic solutions. Additionally, knowledge allows leaders to apply past experiences to future challenges, using historical insights to drive informed decision-making and organizational change. The skills model of leadership highlights that career experiences play a crucial role in shaping a leader's competencies, knowledge, and ability to solve complex problems. Leaders develop their skills over time through challenging job assignments, mentoring, training, and hands-on experience in addressing new and difficult situations. As leaders move up the organizational hierarchy, they encounter increasingly complex, long-term, and ambiguous challenges that require advanced problem-solving and social judgment skills. Unlike first-line supervisors, upper-level leaders face novel issues that demand higher levels of conceptual thinking and human interaction. This perspective suggests that leaders are not simply born, but are developed through experience. By navigating progressively difficult problems throughout their careers, leaders enhance their knowledge, motivation, and intellectual capacity, ultimately improving their ability to lead effectively. The skills model of leadership also recognizes the impact of environmental influences, which are factors beyond a leader's competencies, characteristics, and experiences. These influences can be both internal and external. Internal environmental influences include aspects like technology, facilities, follower expertise, and communication. For example, an outdated factory lacking modern technology or a team with poor communication can significantly affect a leader's problem-solving ability and performance. On the other hand, highly competent followers can improve a leader's problem-solving outcomes. External environmental influences are broader and include factors like economic conditions, political issues, social changes, and even natural disasters. A recent example is how U.S. public schools responded to the COVID-19 pandemic. School leaders had to swiftly address the challenges posed by the sudden shift to online learning, including lack of access to technology and internet among students. While some leaders struggled, others found innovative solutions to improve the situation. The skills model acknowledges that while these environmental factors can significantly affect leadership performance, they are usually beyond the leader's control. In the skills model, effective problem-solving and performance are key outcomes of leadership, significantly influenced by a leader's competencies such as problem-solving skills, social judgment skills, and knowledge. Effective problem-solving is central to the skills model. The model explains that leaders with strong problem-solving skills can find logical, effective, and creative solutions that go beyond the obvious. Good problem-solving is determined by the originality and quality of the solutions offered. Performance reflects how well leaders execute their responsibilities, with external criteria used to measure success. Leaders who perform well receive positive evaluations, merit raises, and recognition from both superiors and followers. Ultimately, Performance is the measure of how successfully a leader carries out their duties. Together, effective problem-solving and performance serve as the key indicators of leadership effectiveness in the skills model. Strong problem-solving abilities directly contribute to better performance, highlighting the connection between these two outcomes. In summary, the skills model outlines leadership through 5 key components of leader performance. Central to the model are 3 competencies: problem-solving skills, social judgment skills, and knowledge, which are crucial for effective problem-solving and overall performance. Additionally, individual attributes, career experiences, and environmental influences play significant roles in shaping these competencies. By gaining job experience and undergoing training, leaders can enhance their problem-solving abilities and become more effective in their roles. Okay, now the question is, how does the skills approach work? The skills approach to leadership is primarily descriptive, focusing on understanding effective leadership through a skills perspective rather than offering specific prescriptions for success. It builds on the work of Katz, 1955, and M. Mumford, Zarcaro, Harding, and colleagues, 2000, to outline the structure and functions of leadership. Katz's model highlights that the importance of leadership skills varies by management level. For lower-level managers, technical and human skills are crucial. As leaders progress to middle management, all 3 skills, technical, human, and conceptual, become important. At upper management levels, conceptual and human skills are paramount. A 2007 study further supported this by examining the skills needed by 1,000 managers across different levels, revealing that interpersonal and cognitive skills are more critical at lower levels, while higher levels require a broader execution of all skills. Mumford and colleagues provide a more nuanced view, asserting that leadership outcomes stem directly from competencies in problem-solving, social judgment, and knowledge. Each of these competencies encompasses a range of abilities that can be learned and developed. The model also considers how individual attributes, such as cognitive ability and personality, as well as career experiences and environmental influences, impact leadership performance. Overall, the skills approach serves as a framework for achieving effective leadership, emphasizing the importance of problem-solving skills, social judgment skills, and knowledge. Leaders can enhance their capabilities in these areas through training and experience, underscoring that while personal attributes matter, the skills themselves are vital for addressing organizational challenges. The skills approach contributes significantly to understanding leadership in several ways. Leader-centered model. It emphasizes developing specific leadership skills, highlighting their importance across all management levels. This approach also supports succession planning, ensuring organizations have a pool of potential leaders ready to move up the ranks. Intuitive appeal. Framing leadership as a set of learnable skills makes it accessible to everyone. Just like any sport, leadership can be improved through practice and instruction, making it a process that can be studied and developed by anyone. An example is game-based learning, GBL, where participants practice leadership skills in risk-free settings. Studies show GBL enhances skills like motivation, coaching, communication, and mindset change, making leadership training accessible to individuals at all levels. Expansive view. The skills approach provides a comprehensive view of leadership, incorporating various components like problem solving, social judgment, knowledge, individual attributes, career experiences, and environmental influences. This wide scope captures many complexities of leadership that other models miss. Alignment with leadership education. The skills approach aligns well with most leadership education curricula, which cover areas like problem solving, conflict resolution, teamwork, and communication. This structure helps frame the content of leadership development programs. Overall, the skills approach contributes to a deeper understanding of leadership by focusing on skill development, accessibility, comprehensive components, and alignment with educational practices. The skills approach to leadership has some weaknesses. Excessive breadth. The model includes elements like motivation, critical thinking, personality, and conflict resolution, which extend beyond leadership. It also incorporates two types of intelligence: general cognitive ability and crystallized cognitive ability, that are not typically linked to leadership research. This broadness makes the model more general and less precise in explaining leadership performance. Weak predictive value. While the skills model suggests that social judgment and problem-solving skills are related to leadership performance, it lacks clarity in explaining how these components specifically lead to effective leadership. The model doesn't offer precise predictions on how skills directly impact performance, and the effectiveness of leadership training remains uncertain. Limited applicability. The model was primarily developed from military observations, where the organizational structure is highly hierarchical and rigid. This raises concerns about whether the model can be generalized to other settings, as the variance in leader behavior may be more restricted in such contexts. More research is needed to determine if it applies effectively to other populations and organizational types. Overall, the skills approach is criticized for its broad scope, lack of clear predictive value, and limited applicability outside military settings. Despite its appeal in theory, the skills approach has not been widely applied in real-world leadership settings. There are no specific training programs based on this approach, and many general leadership development programs do not follow its conceptual frameworks. However, the skills approach remains valuable because it helps identify leadership skills across all levels of an organization. It offers a way for leaders to evaluate their strengths and weaknesses in areas like technical, human, and conceptual skills. Through tools like skills inventories, individuals can gain insight into their leadership competencies and determine areas for improvement. In the future, the skills approach could serve as a framework for developing leadership training programs, focusing on essential skills like listening, problem solving, and conflict resolution.
Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please like and subscribe to channel.